She's actively out there engaging customers. They love her. She'll sidle up and give you that nudge. We always joke that she'll actually walk up to customers, that it's ABC for her. Always be closing. Always closing the sale out there, because that's a nice icebreaker sometimes if you're dealing with customers who are not as comfortable talking to people. So this is Boots. This is our nursery cat. So it's Boots, it's Bootsy. It's because she has those very pronounced white paws, and then she's got that very regal mink stole that she wears as well. So her name is Boots. She lives down with us in Trees and Shrubs. She's got 5 guys down here who are sort of her active caretakers. We all take turns buying her food. She had to go to the vet last month, and so we all pooled resources and took her to the vet. It was interesting getting her a cat carrier because she's not into that. She's our cat, but she does stay here. We're heating the gazebo in the wintertime. She's fed twice a day. Most of her time is spent at night, I'm sure, out elsewhere. During the heat of the day, she's usually hiding somewhere in the nursery, but in the morning and in the afternoon and during cool days, she does definitely interact with customers very actively. She basically adopted us. She has been here now for the past 3 years, and she's here year-round because we're open year-round. And everybody here at the nursery takes care of her. The Trees and Shrubs department is the one that actually makes sure that that's done on a daily basis. Most people come down at some point during the day and just check in with her. She's got a family of about 25 people, I suppose. It gives a lot of us an opportunity to have a pet, to care for a pet, and to get all the accomplishment that you get out of doing that. It's a nice way to break up the workday as well. But she's a pleasure to be around. You know, it's just kind of a nice perk. We are a family-run business, and so with that, we get to have the kind of coziness that you would have at a bookstore or at a coffee shop where cats are welcomed. It's a nice, homey kind of feel. And it's disarming for some customers because they just don't know a lot about plants and they get a little anxious. And having Boots around is some way to break the ice with these customers. She's exceptionally patient. There's not much that will actually rattle her. She'll just run away if she doesn't feel welcome. But beyond that, she's a nice, safe animal to have here in the nursery. We're not sure exactly how much ratting or mousing she does, but in terms of just being a fixture here to help us just feel kind of homey. People will get here about 8 to 8:15, and we'll hear her. Either she'll run up to us from the gazebo here, or she will stalk you on the way down. And then she'll spend the cooler part of the morning interacting with customers and walking around. It depends upon the season, obviously, too. But when it starts to get hot, she either is out in the nursery somewhere hiding. We'll usually find her if we're watering plants, and we inadvertently douse her with water. She's not happy about that sometimes. When it's cooler, she'll be sitting in this chair, and she'll take the entire chair. That we all know that we need to defer to her in this chair. And we usually have a heater in here that will keep her warm when it's colder outside. And she'll usually spend the late morning, early afternoon sleeping, and then once it starts to get cool enough again, she's back out selling the floor.
That's Boots.
What you doing?